Hey guys, welcome back again. Going to continue this Nomad run. So I think what I'm going to do is just kind of explore the area a little bit, because I need to still find a couple microprocessors. So I'll just run around, collect nanites, probably just start scanning stuff too. Um, see what I can find. Yeah, I did decide when it comes to my being able to buy stuff from the market. Um, I'm gonna make it so I can only buy raw items. I can't buy crafted items. So that will slow things down a little. But I think that's probably gonna be the most challenging thing to do. Let me just get rid of that. Um, I think that would probably be the best bet. Okay, I don't have much condensed. Let's toss that in. Alright, I'm gonna get that going. I'm gonna get that rusted metal start burning off too. I need 900 for the refiner. That one is 1400. Okay, it's gonna be too easy. The thing that's gonna be a real big challenge is gonna be wire and looms. See, so I can't buy anything there, but I can buy these. So I have to unlock all my recipes. That's probably going to be the priority, is get the recipes. I can't do that until I get to the next system though, because there's no anomaly in this system. But what I have to do is I need to repair my photon cannon. Because I have no pulse fuel. I have a little bit. Yeah, I'm at 100%. So I mean, I could reach the space station, but I don't think I have pyrite. If I do have pyrite in the system, it's on an aggressive sentinel planet. Yeah, there's no pyrite here. So that's a 32%. But what I want to find first is a copper deposit, so I'll head over there. I have a manufacturing facility. I think I already stopped at, yeah, that's the one I stopped at and failed the code on. So I'll be looking for, cargo, a lot of, pretty much every cargo drop I can find. All the damaged machineries. So that'll be what I'll be doing. I'll kind of clear out the area I'm in now and just start looting all that stuff. How much? I'm just trying to get that rusted metal out of my inventory. I'm almost tempted to build a second refiner. I'm gonna hold off for now. Because actually I can burn this off too. That'll give me, what, 60 I think nanites? I think you get 15 for them. So I'm at only 400. Yeah, the bad thing about this is, oh, that's still not going to be enough. Put a full stack back in. I'm trying to make like one extra slot. No, actually, I don't need that right now. Let me put another 20 of this in there, so that will empty a slot. How much? I got 48 of that. stuff takes so long sometimes. I want to go get as much chromatic metal or copper as I can so I can make a batch of chromatic metal. And how much these? I don't have barely any in here. I can find some stuff to make gold. That might help free up a few of these. Fluorine I won't be able to make for a while. Yeah, I need a lot of gold actually. Does that other planet have gold? No. Got no gold at all. Alright. Let's see. Should stop on that. Put all this rusted metal back in. There we go. Do a quick save. And head over to that chromatic metal, or copper. I can work on getting some of the pugnium. Just kill off the sentinel here and there. That has a chance of giving me salvage glass so that I can break down modules. Yeah, and get pugnium at the same time. So I'll probably be doing that a lot for wire and looms. How's my dihydrogen? I should grab some of that. Try not to alert the sentinels. Alright, so by being as small as possible and starting digging.
Toxic protection 40.
I'm gonna need a good amount of chromatic metal for antimatter and just building different stuff, so get a good amount of it. I'm also gonna need it if I run into drop pods for the antimatter. Oh, this room just be a lot of just like busy work like this. Run around, yeah, damage machinery, all that stuff. All the early game stuff, pretty much. Build up a supply, hopefully find the 2 microprocessors I need. So, I want to make sure to hit every cargo drop I see. All those green crates. Because those can also give me, antimatter housings, so that'll cut down on the ferrite I need. Let's go dig from up here now. I'm purposely trying to let my hazard get down a little bit so I can use up those 4 extra batteries I have. Alright. The inventory management is going to be crazy this run. Alright, let's get that done.
Toxic protection falling.
Alright. Oh, we have a building over here, so head over that way. Oh, okay, it's just a thing. Cobalt.
Toxic protection.
Go grab that tech, and that's also a damaged machinery down here.
Toxic protection falling.
No, it takes too long. Yeah, if I was going to be refining for a couple hours, I probably would have picked that stuff up. It just takes way too long to refine it. And what I want to do is scan while I'm down here. Cargo up there. I don't know what direction I'm facing. Alright. Got another damaged machinery over there. Alright, buried caches are good to get to. So I'm just going to start at that one, kind of circle my way right around. I'm still trying to make up more life support gel, kind of in the background. That's why I keep grabbing the dihydrogen. AP. Oh, that's for life support. So we'll pop a few of those. Why is that destroyed? Make a big loop now. Oh, this.
Toxic protection falling.
Yeah, I need to grab up some carbon as well while I'm out here. Come on, open it up.
Technology recharge.
Should be another one here. Mineral formation, I will check that out. I think I can get crafted things out of these as well, but I'm not sure. You can get a bunch of different stuff. Oh, that's the, yeah, I can get graphic stuff out of these. I'm trying to grab a bunch of dihydrogen whenever I don't see a sentinel around. They're very territorial over that stuff. Alright, got a berry tech up there. I don't want that. I should have saved that to sell. See what that is. Okay, we got gold nugget, so I'll just leave it like that for now. I'm gonna run out of room already. Oh wait, how much copper? Okay. We'll pick up a couple more things, head back to my base, and sort all of it out. Still need a little more dihydrogen.
Toxic protection falling.
Yeah, I'm holding off on scanning stuff mainly because sometimes the secondary item is just garbage, and you know, you'll get something like Vesium, you know, and it just takes up room. Also, I kind of want to wait until I have a scanner mod installed. That way I can
Technology recharge.
get decent
Technology
decent
recharge.
units for my scans. Let's grab that one.
Toxic protection falling. Technology recharge. Toxic protection falling.
Oh, I got two of them over here. Because typically what I would do is I would just grab a few technology modules, sell them, and then I would buy the whatever microprocessors, making things a little more challenging. I'm gonna look at this further one first. Oh, you got some condensed carbon. Starting to think I should have built a second refiner. I'll have to start bringing my refiner with. Oh, come on.
Toxic protection falling.
Those storms are super annoying. Ammonia. Actually, I do need some ammonia. Doesn't look like there's that much here, though. I need some of it to repair my ship. I think I need like 150. I'm gonna get that out of this deposit.
Protection falling.
grab as much of it as I can, though. What do I have for batteries? Okay, I did get quite a bit.
Toxic protection falling. Technology recharge.
Oh, I wanted to see if I have any regular. Oh, okay, I do have a little bit of regular sodium. I want to try to use that up.
Toxic protection falling.
Yeah, more living slime. Hide down here for a minute. Build another refiner. Burn off some of the salvage data.
Technology recharge.
Maybe get some gold out of that. The ammonia. I don't know if I need it for my multi-tool or my ship. I know I need it for something. Yeah, I don't have phosphorus in this system. Okay, there's not very much of it though, but I should be able to, yeah, okay, partly repair it. I think I need some for a couple ship things too. Alright, got that partially repaired. Burning off some of this for now. Just to make some room, because I don't want to run out of room in here. Alright, while I'm down here, also remember to keep this thing full. Oh, that ran out. Some carbon. Take all those out. Another stack in here. Yeah, just do that. Do this stuff now just to clean things up. I should run off a stack of this copper too. Set this down here. Going through those batteries. Yeah, see, like even down here, my my hazard gets like stuck. It doesn't go back up to 100%, so I have to keep an eye on that. Get that small stack of copper going. That'll take a minute. Is there anything close to me? I've got a couple plants out there. I've got a cargo drop. Oh, I can make a, I can put down a waypoint now too. I'm gonna go grab that cargo drop. Yeah, whenever I dig a hole like that, I like to put down a custom waypoint so that I can find my stuff. Alright, life support, I'll take that. I'll pass on that for now. Get out of this storm. I hate how those pop up out of nowhere. I like them, but I hate them at the same time. I don't mind them later on in the game, but early on, they're a nuisance. I'm probably getting too much carbon now. But I wouldn't mind making some condensed carbon. Alright, so let's get back to my... Oh, can't walk past one of these without shooting it. Get back in my hole. Alright, so it does... You know, I'm going to check this in a few seconds just to see if that moves at all. I don't think it does, but... Alright, where... There it is. Toss that back in. Yeah, I'm still at 22%. Yeah, I hate that. It says 21 on one screen, 22 in the other. Use up some of that sodium. I did get a little bit of condensed carbon out of one of those packets. Like that. Okay, so I do have a little bit extra carbon. If there's anything else that's close, I think that's the one I just got. I do have something up there. 300 units. And I want to stay like 200 units. That's about it. I've got a cargo drop over there. Go grab that cargo drop when this is done. Yeah, those localized storms hurt quite a bit. So, alright. Get that going. Go grab that cargo drop. If I can get out of my hole.
Toxic protection falling.
Alright, cargo drop's over here. Life support gel. Oh, bit of a storm. Grab this one here. I plan on making up some condensed carbon after this chromatic metal is done. Yeah, at least I didn't use up as much hazard that time. Alright, so I'll get that done. And get that going. Use up some of that sodium. It's all just a balancing act of this stuff now. I always try to make sure my terrain manipulator's full too. I wish I could uninstall this thing. Like, I wish I could store it, but in my multi-tool itself would be nice. I don't really have room to store it in my inventory. Alright, so dense carbon. And wait, before I screw this up, life support takes jelly. Alright. So use up 200 of that. Make 4 more of these. 3, 4. And I might as well just burn off that regular sodium. Trying to use up all of the fuel in this, or most of it. This over here. I know that. Actually, that golden nugget will give me pyrite. Actually, actually, let's do that. Actually, that golden nugget will give me gold. Oh, it's only 17. Ugh. Oh, 17 more than what I had. Can I use that in here anywhere? I thought it was going to be 30 something. I was going to say I can make pyrite out of it for my ship, but I'll leave it like it is. Alright, there's nothing to really break down in there, so pick that up. Scan for my next item. I want to kind of make my way back towards my ship, though, so... Got a cargo drop, got a plant. Oh, organic structure, I'll grab that. Buried tech is over here, though. So I'll head for that buried tech and then loop my way back around. And try to remember to remove that. I don't get it. It picks it up, then it puts it right back down. Go over this way. Continue to pick this stuff up. Yeah, I'm trying to get a full stack of life support, so I don't have to really rely on oxygen all that much. I don't think I've used one yet, though, so I'm doing pretty good with it. Eye on that, too. Keep getting stuff I don't need. I'll get rid of that.
Toxic protection falling.
Yeah, this one I just did. Should be one of those buried formations around here. Cargo drop. Oh, got a word.
Toxic protection falling.
That might help me out in that factory. Next factory, hopefully get some of that stuff right. That'll be a good way to unlock some blueprints. Just have to get the riddle right. Which I'm horrible at. There's a storm right next to me. What is that? Floating crystal.
Toxic protection falling.
Sack venom. Yuck.
Technology recharge. Toxic protection falling.
Grab a couple little rocks too. I'm sure I'm using up. Oh, got more fairy dust than I thought. Alright, refill. Oh, that's already full. Alright. Another cargo over here. Alright, I will grab this. Relic. Green crates are not being very kind to me. Sediment plant. I wonder what that's gonna be.
Toxic protection falling.
Oh, I need advanced mining. I thought I did. You don't need it for the metal fingers, though. I always get those two confused. Alright, I'm right in a cave, so I want to be a little cautious there. I want to know that. Oh, it's going to be sack venom. Sediment plant. Let's go see if that's Gravitino or not. You do want to be a little cautious of sack venom when you're out here, though. Those spikes that stick out can really mess you up. I don't see no sediment plant. Okay, it is Gravitino. How much room do I have? Yeah, there's only a couple of them there. Do I have? I don't have sodium, so I'll use a battery.
Technology recharging. Toxic protection.
Okay, buried cache is more important. Yeah, Gravitino will just give me a little bit of money. I think there's only 2 of them there anyway. How far away is that ship? 12 hours. I'm glad I found that ship now. It would have taken quite a while to get there. I have 1 slot. Storms are just annoying. Okay, multi-tool expansion. And I'm full. Alright, I'm just gonna head back to my base. And, clean up some inventory and head back out, but this time kind of go in the opposite direction. I already saw some stuff here I'm gonna go check out. Get back in here. Quick save. I'll put down that other refiner. I think this one still has ferrite dust. Yeah. Grab that out of there. Grab that. Put that in there to... Oh. That reset. Alright. Stick those in there, I guess.
Technology recharge.
I just have to remember to take one of these with me when I leave.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Alright, so set those going. Okay, go sub off a couple things. Let's see here. Sell that.
Units received.
Casings.
Units received.
Yeah, I have to be careful when I sell stuff because it instantly
Received.
sells it. I don't want to accidentally delete something or sell something. That I can just stick in my ship for now. I'm already starting to chew through batteries pretty good. Alright, can I reach my ship from here? I think I need ammonia. Could have swore one of these took ammonia. Must have just been my multi-tool. Yep. Was it something up here? One of these? Nope. See, I wish I could apply that one microprocessor I have. You have to wait till you have all three. Alright, that I can't do anything with. But some of the stuff you can get in buried tech too, so. Alright, what do I have? I have 43 life supports. Alright, but I'm starting to chew through, carbon pretty good too, so. Get that one going. I'm getting quite a few nanites. That going. And antimatter. Yeah, that does take condensed carbon. Alright, so I'm gonna just let that run for now. See if I can just grab some quick carbon. As the storm shows up. Yeah. It won't take long for this to finish. Yeah, I wanted to try to get some antimatter put together. Actually, I'm gonna need some of that chromatic metal too. Wiring. I'm not too worried about my multi-tool. I'm more worried about my ship than this stuff. Oh, I want to grab that paraffinium out of here. I think this should have replenished by now. Oh, there's some platinum here too. Alright, alright, so I'll grab both of those. I think some of that platinum I can put in here. One of these. That's something needed platinum. Okay, this one. At least I have some of that for now. Put it right in my ship so I don't get rid of it. Actually, put that gold in my ship too. got a good amount of ferrite dust now. Put a stack of that in there. God, I hate having... I wish I had a fourth slot here, because I have a certain way I like to set up my backpack, and right now it's a mess, even though I don't have much inventory. Alright, I'm gonna pick this one up that had the most carbon in it. First, I want to make sure my multi-tool has a decent amount. Actually, just fill it right up. Alright, now I'm just gonna put some in here. I'm just gonna screw it, 150 will work. I want to see what it's gonna cost me to build. Oh, it's back here. My personal refiner. Okay, so that's 900. Okay, so just oxygen and chromatic metal. So I'm gonna buy that now. Get that built. And that way I don't have to worry about carrying around another refiner with me. So, drop that back off. Just fill that up. Alright, so I definitely need to get carbon now. Alright, do I have... Okay. I have no room. Inventory is already a problem. Let me build 2 metal platings. Build 2 of those. Actually, do 2 more. Alright, just throw that away. And I know I need ammonia for something. Oh, is it maybe to build this thing? No. I could have swore I needed to build something or fix something and I can't. Okay, it's for one of those, but I don't normally use those. Something in here. Ferroionizer? Nope. You know what? I'm on a planet with a bunch of ammonia. I'm just gonna burn it off. So, get that going. And I'm gonna sell off that navigation data. That will open up another slot. Yeah, just get rid of all of them. I forget I had this living slime in here. Let's just do that. Oh, I have my other backpack. So let's just toss that in there. Just let that run through real quick. Alright, so I'm gonna go towards the right hand side this time. That buried tech over there. Buried cache. At least I'll be able to refine things on the go. Let me just rip that out, hit stop. Let that go. Oh, that's out of fuel.
Technology recharge.
Yeah, I need to get copper as soon as, or carbon as soon as I can. This is where it's nice to have that other refiner. You can kind of do things in stages. For some reason, I never have the correct amount of runaway mold when I do this. I always end up with like 3 or 4 left over. Yeah, so this is just me trying to make up as much extra room as I can. Alright, let's just let this thing finish. Oh, we got an even amount, so I might actually get a decent return. See, I hate having like that one extra runaway mold that's taking up a whole inventory slot. Alright, let's go get some carbon. Okay, I can break these. I wasn't sure. It's starting to anger me. See if I can run over and grab these quickly. That's what I'm looking for, I'm looking for the glass. Alright. Now I'll run away. And hopefully get some stuff out of this glass. No idea what I actually got. Some nanites and something I can sell. This I can actually burn off, get 1 nanite out of. Yeah, pugnium's horrible for nanites. I got a little bit of ammo for it. What I want to do is attack the normal sentinels. The heavy ones I don't really want to deal with, so... Alright, we'll just give them a second to calm down. It takes too much to kill off those heavy ones with just a mining laser and a bolt caster that's not upgraded. Sell off that stuff. Yeah, if you can get them to come inside, it helps. Yeah, it takes a lot to kill them though with a freaking mining laser. Half the time you end up overheating. You get them almost dead and then the healer shows up, typically. Got lucky with that one. I just don't want it to stretch to like a third wave because that's you can take a lot of damage. There we go. Weapons are so weak that it takes ages to kill them. Bring him lure. There we go. Not to mention combat. And this isn't very good. Trying to see if I can lure that heavy over. So, get over here. Alright, we got reinforcements on the way. You gotta remember, I don't have any freaking carbon, so... I already got that pretty low.
Technology recharge.
Let them come right in. Get rid of that collar first off. I want to advance and get into a 3-stage. They don't want to have to deal with the quads because they can actually shoot you right through the wall. So I've never died to one, but I don't want this to be the one that I do. Out here. Yeah, that'll be enough for now. So, see what I get out of that glass. Keep on hoping I get upgrades, not other stuff. Alright, that can go in my ship. Alright, we gotta take a minute away from them. To go get carbon. Yeah, so that's one way you can kind of farm them early on in the game. It works okay. Yeah, I just want to avoid getting anything over a 3-star. Especially when I just have like a base model Voltcaster. Yeah, I'm just gonna sell off the projectile ammo too. All it's doing is taking up room. And while I'm in here, I should see if this is replenished. So I'll grab that. I must be getting pretty full on. Okay, 86. 30. Oh, it's in my backpack. We should be able to repair that. Oh, I should have kept that pugnium. I knew I forgot something there. Okay, and one down here too. Alright, so this one's more important, so I'll repair that one. Alright, so I want to save some pugnium next time. So, head on out. Try to get some carbon again. Oh, we got a sentinel. Of course, it's a shielded one too. Oh my god, die. Why do you fill back up? There wasn't even a healer here. I don't know why he didn't die. See if I can lure him back. Alright, it's a little bit of pugnium. So please follow me. There we go. Did I get any combat supplies? No. Should have a barrel out here. There it is.
Toxic protection.
Alright, so that might be enough pugnium to get a couple things done. See what that glass gave me. Alright, there we go.
Sentinel combat unit deployed.
Little extra damage. Don't do that. I wish this pole was in here. I was waiting for that healer to show up. It's a lot easier. Maybe run out of ammo. No ammo. Yeah, I'll just let them calm down again. Need to get some ammo crafted. Alright. Oh, got another upgrade. See, I can always, if these suck, I can always break them down. Did that give me more fire rate? Actually, I'd rather have the reload, so because I'm stuck at yeah, what was I thinking? Right. Yeah, because I can't increase the damage on those. It's stuck at 2%, so supercharging it doesn't help me right there. Alright, Starship. Unknown, fluorine. Some of these take pugnium. This one. Okay, I need more paraffinium though. Alright, at least I have some pugnium for now. I'll just keep kind of farming those a little bit for a little bit at a time. Oh, I want to buy... Okay, so the platinum actually comes back pretty quick.
Product received. Product received.
Which is nice. Let me continue to put that stuff in my ship. Actually put that in my ship as well. Alright, now... multi-tool. Alright, yeah, I'm totally out of carbon now, so I gotta go do some stuff, I guess. Why is he triggered? Yeah, those are all on. Let's see. I think I had something marked. Yeah, why is these still aggroed? If I'm gonna get a loop of them just not going away, then. If I can just get that warning level to go down without interacting with them. For that. in my ship. That down. Let the timer go down, make sure they're deactivated. Otherwise, I'll just do a reload. I'm not going to be running from them constantly. So I should be good now. Alright, yeah, very tech, there we go.
Toxic protection falling.
Grab some of this carbon. Doing that mainly just so I can fill this thing back up. Should get me close. Alright, good. Oh, you have a building over there, so go check that out. Continue to do the same thing though, just collect resources on my way. That little bit of sodium. Alright, microprocessor. Been looking for that. Oh, it's the jettison pods that drop that. I also notice the green crates. So one more microprocessor, then I can actually leave the planet. No, it's just a planet.
Toxic protection falling. Technology recharging.
Alright. Jettison pod, we'll check that out.
Toxic protection falling.
I don't want to deal with sentinels right now. Nothing. Oh, got a damaged machinery right down here.
Life support power.
Oh, I think I already got that. Pretty sure I have. Yeah, because, yep, I've been here. I'll go back this way. Yeah, because my initial time out, that's where I kind of stopped and head back to my base. Okay, so that's that. Anything this way, let's set that.
Falling. Technology recharging. Toxic protection. Falling.
I'm trying to use sodium, you know, kind of intermittently. Get this refilled.
Technology recharging. Technology recharging.
Oh, oh, hyperdrive module. Must have been a buried cache there. Cargo drop. Thought I marked it. Where? Something center. Cargo drop. There we go. Yeah, I'm still trying to use oxygen as well. Instead of using up life support. Come on. Friggin' storm. I should probably just scan these, just to see what's in them. Okay, and it's just going to give me carbon anyway, so... Thinking maybe it would give me condensed carbon too, but... Oh well. At least it's not something useless. Sometimes you'll get something like Fecium or something like that that you can't really use. All it's doing is taking up room in your inventory, so... continue sodium. Nothing much over there. Do have a damaged machinery over there. I'm gonna go for the cargo drop first, though. Right here. There's my microprocessor. Good. Oh, I should be able to get my some of my stuff repaired. My is that gonna pick up? Okay. I'll be able to get my my guns fixed to my ship. See, I prefer to break the smaller plants because they break a lot faster, and there's less of a chance of sentinels messing with you. Whereas these big ones, they take 4 times as long. They give you more stuff, but there's more of a chance of sentinels showing up and getting angry. I always prefer the smaller plants. Living slime I'll take. This. Quick look on here. Got a jettison pod and Actually, that buried mineral.
Toxic protection.
Make sure.
Technology recharge.
Head over towards that first. I wanted to make sure I had room. Let me grab that sodium though.
Technology recharge.
I got Denison Pond. Oh, I wanted to see what I had for carbon. Alright. Now let's just scan that one too. Okay, so that does give me oxygen as well, so it's a useful plant to have.
Toxic protection. Falling.
Right, should be jettison pod over here somewhere. Go past it.
Toxic protection. Falling.
I swear, sometimes it seems like the little icons, the names change on them sometimes. Grab this.
Technology recharge.
Get out of here. Copper.
Technology recharge.
Let's see what this is. Oh, there we go. That'll be helpful. Get rid of that. I will grab some of this. Looks like there was more here than there is. I also think I made my beam the medium size. I don't want to do very often. Okay, there is a jettison pod over there. I did have it marked. At least I got my my microprocessors, so I think I'm going to get that gun repaired and head to the space station. That way I can grab another backpack slot, see what's in the trade terminal, and see what I get for freebies too. I might be able to get like another expansion slot. Those seem to actually drop pretty often. Probably, I don't know, I'd say 10%, something like that. I seem to get more multi-tool upgrades than anything for those of the free upgrade things, whatever you want to call them. Multi-tool expansions. Alright. Yeah, I just remembered I have my backpack refiner too, so I should have been breaking down some of that salvage data. How's that in there? Alright, now I know there's a jettison pod marked. Yeah, there it is. But these are always worth it just for what might be in them. So. Alright, another microprocessor, so. Alright, good. Let them have their little fit. I'll just run away. What I try to do is just kind of remember to harvest stuff as I move. Try not to use up all my resources.
Technology recharge. Toxic protection falling.
It takes forever for your scanner to recharge there. Buried cash over there, so I'll grab that. And let's see, I must be running out of room by now.
Technology recharge.
Get that out of there.
No free
Oh.
slots in suit inventory.
Get rid of that. Keep forgetting you need an extra backpack slot for that. Some of that going.
Toxic protection falling.
Sorry, had to mute there for a minute. Had a friggin' sneezing fit. My allergies are still present. Still going.
Toxic protection falling.
Do have one slot. Just waiting for this to finish. See if there's anything. Alright, put that in there.
Technology recharge.
Yeah, I always want to make sure I have at least one open slot when I go to these things. Alright, live in slime, they want to take that. Grab that. Alright. And grab my tech. Actually, the hole over here for a second. Alright, let's refill this.
Technology recharge.
Open up a little bit of room.
Technology recharge.
Open that in there. Just trying to make room before I head back to my base. That way I can collect a few things along the way if I run into them. Okay, I can use more carbon. Alright. Jettison pod. Alright, and I do have another damaged machinery, so I'm gonna go for that jettison pod, get that out of the way.
Toxic protection falling.
Another microprocessor, which is good. Those are gonna become handy. Alright, and make my way over there. I think I'm gonna be pretty much done in this area, so get myself settled, then I want to fly around a little bit, find a new area to explore. Actually, I'm going to get my ship fixed first, because I need to get tritium. So, come on, open it up. More living slime. Got that. And there's another one. Every time I think I'm going to head back to my base, I find something else. Oh, life support.
Toxic protection falling.
That in there.
Technology recharging.
Yeah, every time I fill up my life support, I want to try to grab one of these hazardous floras just to replace the oxygen I just used.
Toxic protection falling.
Sodium. Oh, I got some pulpy roots. I think this is good for hazard. Or sweet root. Yep. Alright, you're getting a lot of living slime now. Dig a hole, get out of the elements for a few seconds. Alright, that way I can actually see what I got going on in here. Actually burn those off.
Technology recharging.
I got more living slime than I wanted. Alright. And how much oxygen? Alright, good. They're all humming sacks. So there's a big cave under it somewhere. There's a lot of them. Fungal cluster. Cargo drop right above me. Alright. Do that cargo drop, then I got a buried formation a couple hundred units away. Oh, yeah. One. How much rusted? How much? Alright, I'm good on buried dust.
Toxic protection falling.
I hate it if you get the same reticle. You know, no matter what weapon you have out, it's the same thing. Like, I'm never sure if it's my mining beam or my terrain manipulator. I wish it just kept the same thing. Alright, so we'll make my way back towards my base. Get a cargo drop over here. Got the same. Oh, different one. Sometimes these cargo drops all look the same. A bunch of stuff here. Jeez. Alright. Can't open that. Oh, looks like I'm gonna have to use battery on the way.
Toxic protection. Falling.
Oh, I do have sodium.
Technology recharge.
That used it all up. Yeah. Let's see what this is. More dye. I can go. It's already done. That one's already looted. So head back.
Falling.
Yep. Let's go straight back to my ship, I guess. Grab a little bit more carbon though. These are becoming quite the pain. Yeah, you get like a 2-hour grace period before they start showing up and being jerks. It's a nice flat area. Would have been a good spot for a base.
Toxic protection. Falling.
Let's see if I can grab that one.
Toxic protection. Falling. Technology recharge.
Oh, is there damaged machinery up here too?
Falling.
There is. Good. I'll grab this buried tech first. Yum. Alright, got a scanner. Good.
No free slots in suit inventory.
I want to make sure. Okay, good. That's why you want to make sure you have a full, or
Recharge.
at least one empty slot, because I would have messed out on this if I didn't. Alright, so fauna flora. Oh, good one. Alright, now I'm gonna feel a lot better about scanning stuff now.
Units received. Units received.
There, at least I'll be getting some decent money now out of them. Alright, get back to my base. Friggin' storm. Yeah, at least I get a bonus for minerals. Grab some more of this.
Toxic protection. Falling.
Actually, I wouldn't mind getting a bunch of carbon right now. That way I can make up condensed carbon also. And because I won't have any bases or anything, I don't have medium refiners. So I need to unlock the other backpack refiner at some point so that I can start oh, I got a storm headed right towards me. Why isn't that breaking?
Technology recharge.
Get away from that.
Toxic protection. Falling.
Yeah, I'm gonna need the other backpack refiner so that I can refine 2 items, or, you know, combine items.
Life support power Technology recharging.
Alright, get in here and get some of that stuff broken down.
Toxic protection falling.
Alright,
Toxic protection
start to heal up a little. Alright. Yeah, actually toss this stuff in here to get it going. Already got some in here.
technology recharging. Technology recharging.
Alright, sell off a couple things.
Units received. Units received. Units received.
Actually, how much? Just want to make sure I don't buy too much. Alright. Buy. Actually, make sure to switch over to my starship when I do this so it goes over there. Alright, so platinum, pugnium. Or paraffinium, rather. Alright, okay, so hyperdrive is kind of secondary. What I really need is my photon cannon. So, get some pure ferrite. For some reason, I thought I needed. So it is just hyperdrive. I thought I needed a microprocessor for this. Unless there was something in here that needed. Okay, that does need microprocessor. I'm not too worried about my multi-tool though. I'm more worried about my ship. What I can do is just fix things in stages with the stuff I have. So, alright, I will get this repaired. Okay, put in nitrate for that. Alright, let's flip this stuff around. Oh, that's out of fuel. I hate it when I do that. Let's go there.
Technology recharging.
Alright, get this moved around.
Technology recharging.
Back on. How much fuel do I have in here? Fill that up.
Technology recharging.
Actually, I can buy pure ferrite here, can't I? Yep. Buy all of that.
Received.
That's still not gonna be enough though, is it? Yep, I still need 2 more. Alright, get that repaired.
Repaired.
Alright, get that repaired.
Repaired.
See, I'm kind of... hopefully I'm not shooting myself in the foot repairing this. Because I haven't looked at the other crash ship that I have marked. Alright, so I will need more paraffinium for that stuff. Alright. See if any of that's reading. Yeah, it's replaced like right away.
Product received.
That's strange. Normally that takes time to come back. Let's see if I can get one of these. Nope. Alright. We'll grab these. ship. Get rid of this copper. Do I have an extra slot in here now? Don't. Alright, let's bring this over. Now I'm going to break down that ionized cobalt into regular cobalt. That way I can make some batteries, because I am getting kind of low on them. And we'll also free up a spot for tritium. Don't want to blast a bunch of asteroids, but I want to make sure I leave some slots in my ship too. That way I can get gold and silver and platinum as well. So I want to free up a few slots. Just realized I got more. Oh, there we go. Just realized I still have more runaway mold to refine. Alright, get rid of that. Runaway mold. Toss these in here. And make up some batteries. I always end up with like a couple extra pieces of that stuff. Alright, so... Oops. Cobalt. That's ionized, isn't it? Alright. Run off that ionized. Stick that in there for now. A little bit of extra range. A bunch of extra cobalt now. I'm tempted to just make a bunch of batteries again. Let's see if I can use up the rest of that ferrite dust. Alright. So give me 8 extra batteries. This should give me a full stack of that. Actually, three more of these. Oh, I need jelly for that. Need jelly. At least it was only 12, so I actually shouldn't have made that metal plating. I want to move that over, move that over. 2, 3. And I should have another slot for clusters, hyperclusters. What I'm thinking about doing is just going and blasting a bunch of asteroids. So those are both empty. Blasting a bunch of asteroids and head to the space station. I want to make free room in here though. Move this over. Actually, do I need pugnium for any of this stuff? Magnetized chlorine. Love this. Do I have extra chromatic metal? Not really. Alright. I don't have anything I can build that takes metal plating that I could build that. No. You know what, I think I will just run out and grab some dihydrogen. That way I can get both of those built. Something behind me. That way I'll have all of them built.
Toxic protection falling.
I'll grab. How about this too? Actually, I never looked on this side. It doesn't look like there's much out there, though. What's my carbon look like? A little more carbon. I don't want to go too much. Alright, that should be good. Alright. Back down here. Life support.
Technology recharge.
Yeah, that way you can get those other two stations made. So you pick that up. Alright, so ship and exocraft. Those are done. I'll just put my beacon back. That will work. Alright, I want to take a look in here. Efficient. Alright, so I will need some tritium for that. Wiring looms. Alright. See if there's anything that... See, I keep saying no crafted stuff, but I might do wiring looms if I come across them. It depends on how difficult it gets, because I'm probably gonna just stick with you can only buy raw materials, because wiring looms can be really hard to come by, but when you're warping around in between systems, you can actually get upgrade modules pretty often. So I'm gonna stick to the point that it's only you can only buy raw materials. I will grab this though. Alright. I gotta be jumping off soon. Do a quick save. Gonna fly out and see if I can just blast a few asteroids real quick, and then head to the space station and save over there. I do plan on jumping on this afternoon though, playing for a couple more hours. So, going to find my space station. Alright, there it is. Silver, not what I want. What I'm really after is tritium. I have no idea what was supposed to be in that one. I'll actually head right towards it. What I'm looking for is an asteroid field. Alright, there's some tritium there. See if there's one closer to the space station. I still actually have a good amount of fuel in this drive, so it looked like okay. Let's see, it looked like there were a lot more there. Yeah, I'm so used to having rockets in addition to photon cannons, so I'm used to being able to cycle between them and get rockets put in this thing shortly too. What I really want is the infinite though. Alright, this frostbound planet, it says nothing about aggressive sentinels, but it says aggressive here. So I don't know what the deal is with this stuff sometimes. Because it's going to be one of those deals where I land and they are aggressive or they're not aggressive, you know. I might have to save on the planet real quick and then leave. What I do like to do though is those hyperclusters. I like to try to stack up on them because you can get a lot more tritium out of those than you know, your typical stack size. Like you can probably get like 800 tritium as opposed to 300. In a stack size. I've never actually done the math on it, but it's a lot more than 300. So what I do is when I get close to empty, I'll just break open some of those and get my 300 back real quick. Alright, so toss that one in there. I think that's gonna about do it for this. Looks like I'm getting just a lot of tritium, which is exactly what I want. I don't care about well, I care about gold, but it's not a major issue right now. I do need some of that gold to repair stuff, so grab some extra here. But tritium is what I'm really after. All the hyperclusters. I wish there was an easy way to tell what asteroids give you. Sometimes you think you got them figured out, and then it's almost like they change on you. So, kind of it's just like an RNG thing. It was. quite a bit now.
Technology recharge.
Alright, I gotta get over to that space station. I want to grab more stuff though, to get to. How often do you get to fly around and just shoot asteroids? Alright, at least I'm getting some gold out of it too. Alright, I can do this later on. I'll get a space station here somewhere. Let's head over there now. I'll run in, grab my backpack slot, and see what I have for freebies. And probably end up jumping off and then jumping back on this afternoon for a while. Get some more stuff done. I want to continue to kind of explore that planet though. I want to get all the animals done. I still have quite a few to find, so I've got 5 more to find. Just a rare flyer, a couple flyers. Alright, so yeah, that shouldn't be too bad. So, run up in here. See what we get out of these. I always check these first because sometimes you'll get an exosuit expansion. And it just saves you from having to interact with the machine twice. I don't know what I got out of that second one. Second crate. Probably nothing because, oh no, my inventory isn't full, but getting full. Alright, and with this, with the technology, with this, the first 3 upgrades, I always unlock my supercharge slots. So, and they're static for everybody, so, row 1, column 5 is going to be a supercharge. Row 2, column 9 is going to be a supercharge. And row 3, column 3 will be supercharged. So I'll always unlock this one first, because typically I have a movement module, but I don't in this instance, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. So those will be like the first 3 I unlock. I'm actually going to unlock number 5 here, so I'll buy that one. That way I can move my shield lattice into it for now. Give me a little tiny bit of a bump. Yeah, typically because I'll have my backpack here, then typically I'll have a movement module, or actually my backpack, jetpack will go here. I'll have a movement module supercharged here and here. Good movement's what I kind of focus on more than anything. I like just being able to get around kind of quick. Alright, and while I'm here, I might as well add a multi-tool slot. Install that. Yeah, I might as well just go right for that slot, I guess. That way I can kind of get this thing laid out a little bit better. Alright. Yeah, I have no idea what I got out of that second yellow thing. Maybe it was, Probably like a circuit board or something. Oh no, I think it was one of these stupid things. Which actually, you know, I'm just gonna do it now. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fire one of these off. And I'm not gonna cheese it, I'm going to... Well, it is kind of cheesing, I guess, but what I mainly want to do is I want to grab repair kit. So I'm just going to call in a derelict freighter. Call this in, and what I'm mainly interested in is the repair kits. And if it's a derelict with a bunch of enemies on it or anything, I don't bother even going through it. So what I want is that. Pick up that stuff. Turn this on. Interact with this and see what's going on in there. Mainly what I'm interested in is how many rooms is it, and are there a bunch of enemies? You said you have a little bit of ammo. Like a lot of times I'll run into the first room and just grab a couple odds and ends. And I don't have room for anything. So there's nothing in here really.
Ground protection falling.
Let's see if there's anything in here. Alright, got a building part right away, so that's good. What's that give me? Corvax casing. Kidding me. I couldn't get something good. Alright. So I know that there's 9 zones here, so I wish I could reach my ship from here because I'd move some stuff. But actually, can I? I'm just gonna leave. Jump in my ship real quick. Put that in my ship. That in there. Actually, I can use these. Actually, my multi-tool has something. Yeah, quad servos. That's what I'll do is I'll just use up a repair kit for the quad servo. That way I'll actually need wire and looms for that too. So do repair, quad servo. Those are kind of rough to come by. You can find them on dissident planets, though. Yeah, what I'm trying to do is I want to use the... Actually, I can just leave that one in there for now. Just move that to my ship. That to my ship. And I'll just run back in and just check a couple things, see if I can get anything better. See if I can get through a couple rooms just to see what the derelict actually looks like. Just gonna let myself heat up for a second. Grab these. Alright, I don't care about that stuff. So let's see what this next run's gonna look like. There's no heater in here? Here, let this recharge real quick. All I'm gonna do is kind of stick my head in there. Is that worth anything? Yeah, a little bit of money. Right. Just let this... I want to stick my head in there, see what it looks like. Alright, so this might actually be a pretty easy derelict to do. See if I can grab a couple things in there. Alright, so this one might not be too bad. Might be an easy one to go through. Just let that go back up. Alright, now head to my ship and head back to the space station, actually. And we can sell off a couple things and also look at the trade terminal. Alright. Now, even though I used up one of those beacons, at least I got a few repair kits that I can use for other stuff. Especially things that are going to be kind of difficult to come by. That's one way you can get them, and they seem to drop somewhat often. I did an abandoned run just recently, and I ended up with a bunch of them. So so I got a few things. I'm just going to sell off a couple things and then jump off. Yeah, and again, I'll try to get back on this afternoon, do some more of this. I gotta see what that other ship is down there too. Make sure I'm not repairing the current ship or something that's even better. Alright, so I'm just going to sell that metal plating that I made by accident. Get rid of that. Check my ship. Corvex casing. Alright, is there anything here I can buy that I need? I can get tritium here. I can get pyrite too. Alright. Alright, these are a few things I can buy here. I don't need to buy it now though. So I'm actually gonna jump out here. Just do a save, and then when I load in, I'll be in a safe area. I always try to make sure I'm in a safe area with when I'm doing permadeath, either the anomaly, the space station, or inside of a base, or a structure. So, alright guys, I appreciate everybody checking this out, and I will see you next time. Take care.